If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the WoW in transmogs.
Thank you for the click. My name is Luxley, Luxeley, and on the day before tomorrow, I'm bringing you a quick look at 50 transmogs in a catwalk of WoW fashion. This transmog guide has been specially designed to be a huge time saver for you. It's a compilation of the best Xmogs from previous videos uploaded on this channel over the past year or so. When you discover a transmog set you want to pursue, click the set's corresponding link in the description below. In less than 2 seconds, you'll be directed to another video with all the necessary details for your pursuit, as well as 5 other Xmogs for you to preview. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell to receive notification on newly uploaded Xmog videos, as well as some other cool stuff. Keep in mind, you can find me on Twitter, and here's why you want to do that. Hit me up on Twitter under the same name, Luxley, Luxeley, because in the next upcoming weeks, I'm going to start posting quick look 20-second Xmog videos every other day. Something about red, gold, and black that's very, very regal, very, very upper echelon. Set number 6 brings in a very, very cool look, I think. We got a good mix of WoD and also Legion, and give it the check mark. Got a little bit of a more modern look. We're sporting a lot of BFA pieces here, particularly the tabard, the shoulders, the gloves, the belt, all from BFA, as well as the boots. Gotta love that mask, though. That's from the Rogue Order Hall. This one is very similar to set number 6, but a little bit more of a brown accent. As far as the coloration goes, it's yellow, brown, and black, sort of, kind of. Once again, using one of my favorite masks in the game from WoD, that red with a splash of yellow. Making use out of one really old school piece, which are the shoulders, which are from vanilla. The chest and the legs happen to be from MoP. The belt is, of course, Wrath of the Lich King. Got a few other pieces here from WoD overall. Very unique, very cool. This might be a little bit off the beaten path look for rogues as far as class fantasy goes, but then again, some people, they don't want to look like a rogue completely. They want something different, something unique, and this fills the bill. Very brown, though. Here's a good mix of a lot of PvP pieces from different places, particularly Miss Pandaria and Wrath of the Lich King. The goggles are from WoD. You got the belt. The boots are from WoD. Nice weapon. Ties in nicely. Really like this set. Much of this set comes from Wrath of the Lich King. The chest and the legs are from kind of quest rewards, rep rewards. The rest of it is from Icecrown Citadel. I do believe the boots are from Wrath of the Lich King as well. The belt is, of course, WoD. Here's a little bit of an informal look for rogues. We've got a few representation from Legion, also from WoD. The belt and the goggles are from WoD, as well as the boots and the weapon. Love that weapon. You're going to see that weapon used very, very often. While I do admit this might not be very sparkly, it is very unique, and it does fit the fantasy of rogues. We've got a good mix here of MoP, Legion, WoD, and I'm a big fan. I really like it. Brown and gold with a splash of red here, and I really feel that this does work for rogues, just borderline though. But then again, you know, you can't go class fantasy with 50 different Xmogs. You kind of want some things that are going to be unique. Making good use out of basically 2 sets here, a tier piece from Miss Pandaria, as well as a crafted piece from Legion, and the orange, brown, and blue work perfectly. Alliance only, by the way. The blue chroma key splashed out a little bit of the color here on the blue side, but overall I think you get the overall picture. It's a mix of 2 different tiers for rogues, one from Cata, one from MoP, but not necessarily popular tiers, but it works. The Rogue Tyrannical set, so it's something that's a bit unique and difficult to match, but I think we hit the mark here with this particular set, going with a few pieces from WoD, and I do believe Legion. Alliance only, by the way, on this. Showing Kermit the Frog green, a little bit of love, actually a lot of love. Good mix of a lot of different xpacs. We have Cata on the chest and legs. A lot of this is Legion, some MoP, and I do believe some WoD as well. Gonna drape one of the 3 Olympian medals on the neck of this particular set. Just love the overall feel, the overall look. We're going to give this the silver medal. Maybe the gold medal, but I think silver, because it looks silver. Throwing out another green look, this has got a few tiers from Legion. We got the tabard, which is lower city. And yeah, throwing in a lot of Legion here, but the headpiece is from WoD though. Thinking gold or silver with this set. I always love the Cata set for rogues the most on the PvP side. It's kind of green and purple, and we threw in some other green and purple pieces here, and I think this is a home run. I really do. Maybe gold, maybe silver. Maybe this works more so for monks, but I really like the kind of darker look here for rogue with the gold and the brown. Got a lot of representation from WoD as well as Legion, and we threw in a little bit of BFA, by the way. Big fan of this set. Very, very unique, and it does work for rogues in a very kind of WoD sensibility, because it's got a lot of pieces from WoD. We're really capitalizing on that particular XPac overall. Red rum, which of course is from The Shining, but in this case it's red rogue. But rogues like rum, and I like rogues in red. The shoulders, obviously, tier recolor of monks. The rest of this, Wrath of the Lich King, Legion, big play on those two. Very similar to two other green, overall green looks we showed for rogues earlier, and that means that you could have it as a core, and then you could swap out 2 or 3 pieces, and we call that a Xmog, but really like this look here. We're working at a Ulduar with a few pieces here, also going to BC with a couple of pieces. The belt, of course, is Cata. The shoulders recolor of a monk tier, kind of purple balls on the shoulder, not so bad, but lots of representation of different X's. Always like that set at an X Ramus, which of course is Wrath of the Lich King, and a mix of two PvP pieces from BC. Of course, the belt is from BFA. Good mix overall here for this green set. Chest and legs straight from WoD, as well as the belt. The rest of this is from Legion, with the exception of the shoulders and the headpiece. Shoulders are Ulduar, Wrath of the Lich King, and the headpiece, I do believe, is from Burning Crusade. Feels hot, because it is. Off the beaten path of the class fantasy value here, but like I said many times before, can't have 50 Xmogs that totally fit the RP or class fantasy of rogues, so this is green, shades of green, and really cool. We've got a good mix of XPacs here, some Legion, particularly the shoulders and the belt, and the rest of this is a bit of Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. Of course, the headpiece, the goggles, are from Warlords of Draenor. We're going with a mix of a few different XPacs here, and I think we're making pretty good use out of them. It fits the rogue fantasy, and it looks pretty unique and kind of badass in my opinion. Yep, stalking rogue. We're going over to Ulduar to get the chest and the legs, and the rest of this falls out under Legion with the headpiece is from Wrath of the Lich King also, and overall I think the red and the splash of green here works extraordinarily well. A little bit of a Pirates of the Caribbean look, showing love to pirates here. Got some pieces from Legion, a couple from MOP. The shoulders, of course, are from Cata, as well as the gloves. Yep, if you're into pirates, this is a kind of interesting and unique look for you. And we're making use out of some BFA pieces, the shoulders and the gloves, the belt. Got that eye patch going, and really cool looking sort of pirate look, but it does say rogue in a very unique fashion. Going with a nice mix of Legion. The belt happens to be from WoD, as well as the boots and the headpiece. And the rest of this is rounded out with some PvP pieces from Mist of Pandaria. Yeah, a nice rogue look. A bit of a rugged look, playing very heavy on the color red here. Got that eye patch going, and of course, I think that's the Consortium tabard, which happens to be from Burning Crusade. The boots are vanilla boots, by the way, but they're red, yes. Now we have a play on green, and this is very dark and dastardly in my opinion. We have some pieces from MOP, predominantly MOP, the belt, the boots, the gloves, the shoulders. The headpiece happens to be from Legion, yes. Not going full pirate with this look, but we're playing a lot of pieces from Warlords of Draenor, a couple of pieces from Legion, and the tabard, of course, is from Mist of Pandaria. I like the way everything stitches together here. Very green look, not for every single rogue out there, but it does fit the class fantasy because we have tier pieces, particularly from Miss Pandaria. The belt, of course, is from Warlords of Draenor. Steering away from the class fantasy, here we're going with a very unique look. I guarantee you're not going to find a lot of rogues looking like this, which is kind of cool. That's part of the point of Xmogs. Class fantasy, also uniqueness. Those are the two things you're shooting for. Now, I'm giving you guys full disclosure. The belt is going to be extraordinarily difficult to get. It's no longer in game. You might have to get it off of the black auction house. The rest of this you can definitely pick up, so you might have to find a substitute with the belt. I love the way the dagger works with this set. Playing rather heavy on that Fel Rogue look. We're pulling a lot of pieces out of Ulduar, which are basically the boots and the gloves, the shoulders, the belt. The tabard is from BC as well. And yeah, love the mask. Revisiting the pirate look, but I like the coloration here a lot better. The yellow, the red, the black. Got a lot of pieces here from Wrath of the Lich King and also Legion, a bit of BFA, so good mix overall. Okay, Alliance only. Got to point that out here right out of the box. The chest, the legs, the belt, Alliance pieces there. The rest of this comes from Miss Pandaria with the exception of the helm. I think that's an Alliance piece as well. All BFA stuff. We're making good use out of a couple of pieces from Cata, and the rest of this is rounded up. We got the belt from Miss Pandaria. The headpiece happens to be from Warlords of Draenor, and yeah, I'm digging this overall look. Very snazzy. Yep, Dark Rogue, and it's working. This is probably getting the bronze medal, maybe the silver medal. Overall, some really good mix of Burning Crusade, the belt obviously from Mop, the legs, as well as the chest and the head all happen to be from Warlords of Draenor. I really do believe red should be the color of rogues rather than yellow, because red looks, it's just so epic on rogues. It really does. And this is maybe a gold medal here on this one. I love the look of this set. We're making good use out of some vanilla stuff. Celebrating Christmas with this red and green look here. We're making good use out of some stuff that is recolored. I guess I'm not sure if it came from Mop or Burning Crusade on the recolor. Good mix of overall xpacs. And the final set, number 50, making good use out of some pieces from Mop. These are tier pieces from Throne of Thunder on the shoulders and the gloves. Headpieces, Warlords of Draenor. Also the chest and the legs. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and leaving a like. It helps out the channel, and it's much cheaper than sending me money on Patreon. And I'll leave you with a final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, like it is here, or night, make your day epic.